Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
So this map's called The Last of Us OP by SETHO 1, and as you've just seen, it's on PlayStation 4. So you start off in this little area here. Now there's a back route out. If you go up the back way, there's a ladder going up. I'm trying to get through this quite fast. I think I've played it maybe 6 times. So I've worked out where most of the alarms and things are. There's just one that I'm not too sure about. Going back to the weapons in the first room there, none of them have silencers, so if you use any of them, you're going to create a noise and you're going to end up getting in quite difficulties, because the map's very small. This is most of the area here, and people come down on zip lines. You'll see that at the end. So a couple of sections on the video I've speeded up. There's a thing there in the water that caught me out quite a few times. In fact, this is the only time that it's not got me, because I've stayed well clear. There's an underwater tunnel that takes you to another area. To the right up there, there's 2 guys in that building. So that's where I just come out of. If I'd come out of that door there, I could have gone straight up the ladder. So I'm going to try and get to these 2 people up here without them alerting any alarms. And then you'll be able to see, as I'm looking forward now, the bottom right hand corner that you can't quite see, it's a green fenced in area. There's a heavy guy in there with an alarm, so if you make any noise, chances are he'll trigger the alarm off, and there's only one way into there through a water tunnel. The map's excellent. It's really good, very well thought out. It's actually I won't say strained me, but it took me, I've had to play it quite a bit. Usually 2 or 3 times you get through them on the consoles, because there's not really that much AI. So again, if you make any noise, one of those there is going to trigger that alarm off. So from this room, you'll get a look. If you sort of directly ahead, you'll see that heavy guy there who's just walking around. There's a alarm in there. Now this is probably the finest shot I've ever done with a bow and arrow. I'm not normally that good. You could have waited up there with the gun turret, if you'd alerted them, you could have hidden up there and maybe took a few out. So at this point, I've got to get into that corner part now on the right hand side. Now there's a water tunnel here. You dive into there and you'll find it through the water. When you come up the other side, you've got to watch out, because if you come up directly now or in the middle, this heavy guy can see you and there's an alarm there. So there's a little bit of luck in it, depending on where he is. Obviously, if he was walking around and he was on the other side, he could have just pressed that alarm. And then at this point now, I just didn't know where to go, and I'm looking around for a grapple point, thinking, well, where's the other alarm? There's another one that I have to deactivate. So I start going looking around and things. I've fast forwarded certain bits of the video, but at this point I was clueless. It's very, very well hidden, and you could so easily miss it. And it's just there. I just almost did miss it then. There's that little area there. Really, really good how he's blended all this in. I'd really like to see this guy with a bigger item budget. Now that guy there, I don't think he can set off alarms. I've never known it before, but it sort of goes on and off invisible. So this is the end. If say this was on PC, you could have done another whole level, maybe two or 3 times more than what we've just previously had. So that's it. That's that anyway. That's SETHO 1 is making some cracking maps, and that's on the PS4, and it might also end up on Map Swapper on the PC. Now if you'd alerted the alarms, if you'd turn them on, that's what you'd get, them coming down on zip lines. Anyway, thanks for watching that. If you find any really cool maps, let me know and I'll check them out. Cheers.